Twice in 2 days. Didn't think I had it in me. Yes guys, welcome back to Alex from me, Danny, and welcome back to part 2 of the drop for the pre-22 Adidas Spezial drop. Like I said yesterday, all the shoes were made for like an autumn-winter 21 collection, but with COVID and all sorts of shipping issues, everything's delayed at the minute, isn't it? So I have seen a few people go, oh, it's not quite right for spring, summer. Yeah, I know it's not, but it's not supposed to be, is it? It was supposed to come out like October, November time when it would have been absolutely perfect. But still, like I said in the video yesterday, these are timeless shoes. So you can wear them in autumn, winter 22 and 23 and 24, etc, etc. Anyway, enough rambling on for me. Let's crack into these next few pairs. Because yesterday we did the Barrowlands and the Moss Crops, and today we have got the rest of the collection. So I am going to start off with the Carnforth SPZL. Obviously Carnforth, a place near Lancaster actually, over in Lancashire. We have got the Carnforth SPZL. Check these bad boys out. Ooh. What we're saying about these. So I love that Gary and the team don't just bang out loads of trainers, right? And it would be really easy to just do loads of 60s, but it's not the point of Spezial, is it? The point of Spezial is to delve into the archive and either find something that you can do a one-to-one reissue of, or find something where you take points from and create a new shoe. Now actually in this collection there is no one-to-one reissues. They're all shoes that have been tweaked from things in the past, but not exact reissues. Based on the Madrisa, so a shoe, I'll post a picture up here, a shoe that again Bobby Mack, I know he helps out a lot with the collection. Bobby Mack sourced the picture, and I think he actually got a pair for Gary as well, of Madrisas. And this is what the Carnforth is based on, and I say based on because you can see how it looks, but it's quite different as well. The main thing when I looked at them is and I know we always like that little short toe. Like I thought the Madrisa's got quite a long toe and almost a bit banana-y, if you know what I mean by that. Whereas this one isn't. This is like a nice chunky kind of shoe. We have got like some olive suede, and obviously the olive to go with the pieces in the collection. So there's an olive long sleeve polo which looks really good actually. So it's olive all the way around the bottom, and then it's got some decent, and it really is good leather. Like if I show you on there, like it's some nice soft leather as well. I've got to be honest, right, apart from the Garwins, I've not really been into any of the shoes. I don't really wear shoes, but I've got to be brutally honest about it. So it's just one of those things. If it fits in your aesthetic, then fantastic. And if it doesn't, then you're not going to get them. And I get that all the trainers can be, yeah, I quite like these, but a lot of the shoes can be quite polarising, and you either like them or you don't. For what it's worth, out of the shoes that have dropped in the past, I think these are definitely one of the stronger ones. And what I will say is, they'd be brilliant for like going to the football on a Saturday, like in the winter. They've got like a real rugged kind of outsole. It's almost like a halfway between a leisure shoe and like a walking shoe, like an outdoorsy shoe. It's like a hybrid between it, which I think is really good. They are also super comfortable. So I've tried them on. They are so comfortable. They have like a leather lining and a little bit of a leather insole in there, and they are absolutely fantastic, to the point where I wouldn't wear them for aesthetics. I wouldn't wear them myself for how I look, but on a practical point of view, if I was going to the game and it was like, it's a bit chilly out there, I'm going to put my big coat on and hat, these would actually be perfect. Size wise, so I found that these were just a normal pair of socks, are on the snug side. I'd still go true to size myself because that's how I like them. Definitely don't go down, and if you do like it a bit roomy, you could go half up in these, is what I'd say. Again, it's all how you like to wear your shoes, isn't it? But from everything, these are slightly more snug than, say, the Moss Crops from yesterday, which would definitely add a bit more room in the toe in my true Adidas size. And like I say, I am a true size 8 in Adidas, and these are a size 8. So that's where I go with it. Price wise, I think on end these were 110. Again, it differs between them all. Sometimes Hanon can be a little bit cheaper, so check them out. Obviously European stores are a little bit different once again. But again, £110 for a well-made quality shoe is just, I think it's a bit of a bargain if I'm brutally honest. Also, these come with an alternate lace, and if I'm, again, I really wasn't like, I thought they're okay and I would wear them for a practical point of view, but when I flipped the lacing, so this is the alternate lace where you get like, obviously the olive, and you get the fleck of like the cream inner liner in the lace, and I just think they look so much better with the flipped lace. I don't always think that. I think usually the laces they come with are the laces that look the best. I mean, I do sometimes alternate it just to flip it around a little bit and mix it up, but definitely I think the alternate lace definitely works for me. There we go, they are the Carnforth SPZLs. On to the next one, and I said yesterday there's a box that is in the old box, and here we go. Look, I've got the Winterhill SPZL in the old box. What's going on? Obviously nobody controls it, it's just what they've got in the at the factories, I guess. And it is a slightly bigger box. Obviously it's a Winterhill, it's a big shoe. So here we go. Check these bad boys out. Winterhill SPZL. Now there's almost not an awful lot to say about these. This is the third issue of the Winterhill. We had the grey, we had the brown and green pair, and now we've got like this, it's almost like a slate blue suede pair with, and this has got ripstop, so if you can see, if the camera will pick it up, it's a ripstop material on there. For me, hands down the best colourway that's dropped of the Winterhill so far. I wasn't bothered for the greys, if I'm being brutally honest. The greens and browns I kind of liked, but didn't pick them up. I would actually wear these and I would use them for purpose. You would see me trekking around the Yorkshire Dales in a pair of these, absolutely no doubt whatsoever. So you've also, I mean, what else to say? It's just another colourway of a classic Spezial shoe. Size wise, I think, again, they are quite snug. I would still go true to size, but if you wanted to go half up, and you're going to wear a couple of pairs of socks to keep warm when you're going out walking or to a game or whenever you wear them, I could see why you would go half up on these. But for me, I'd still stay true to size. These do come with an alternate lace as well. I haven't actually laced them up because they're just a plain grey flat lace, and the blue with red flicks in is so much nicer. There's no need to change the laces on these. The little hit of red, it's just a great pair. So there we go, Winterhill SPZL. On to the last pair from this, I almost said this year's then, it's not, it's this pre-22 drop. We have got the Lothertex SPZL. Here we go. Check these bad boys out. Got a bit of a sniffle there, sorry. Where do I start with the Lovertex SPZL? Obviously, it's based on the Loverton, which is the lineage from the Topanga and the Hardwick. And then obviously we had the Elland, where I went to Ellen Road and filmed that video. We've got the next in line. this Lovertex Adidas SPZL. Let's have a close look. First of all, you'll notice this, it's leather. Okay, it's not a suede shoe. It's a texturized leather. Got like a coating on it. You can almost feel it when you touch it. It's like a Florida colourway. Do you know that like off-white but not quite creamy type colourway? And you get some brown. I wasn't sure from the initial pictures about, let's remove the tag, about the brown stripes with the black sole. And it was actually my son who kind of says, oh, it looks really cool. It's like got that tarmac texturized sole with the contrasting top. And like my little lad's 12 and that's what he's coming out with. So, and then I was like, yeah, I can actually see it. You got a suede heel tab around there. You get some lovely Lothertex branding on the tongue. We've seen the Lovertons, we've seen the lineage of them all before. There's almost not an awful lot to say about the shoe itself. Obviously it's Adidas, so it has got the Adidas liner, so the tongue is sewn in, so it'll keep you nice and warm. Now, when I was talking to Gary about this shoe, he did say it was actually the hardest one to create because of that Adidas element to it, and where you put the line. So he said some of the first samples came through and the line was down the tongue where the stitching of the inside was, and it gave it like a really weird look on the tongue, so it actually took him quite a while to get it right. But for me, they have got it absolutely spot on. I'm just going to say it right off the bat, this is my favourite pair from this season's drop. As soon as I opened them up, I was like, yeah, these are the ones. Like I say, I asked my little lad, I asked a friend as well who was round, and they were both like, yes, that is the pair out of them all. I mean, let's look. All 6 pairs, I think it's one of the strongest drops. I think you'll agree. There's something in there for everyone. I think the Barrowlands are really strong. If I'm honest, I think the green ones are better than the black ones for me. The Moss Crops are very, very strong as well. If you like your shoes, then the Carnforths are a strong shoe, and the Winterhills speak for themselves. If you're into that, then I think it's the best colourway. So for me, the whole drop is really strong. Not saying I would actually get everything myself. I think if you were going to hold a gun to my head and said, right, you can have 3 pairs, I'd be going for 100% these, the Moss Crops, and it'd be a toss-up between the Olive Barrowland or the Winterhill, because I think the Winterhill would be actually good, like I said, to use for purpose. Anyway, just finishing off these, again, on end Hannon, I think these are about £100. I mean, £100 a pair of trainers is like standard. So for the quality you're getting on the Lovertex, I think it's like a no-brainer. Size-wise, these are an 8, true to size for me, all the way. I wouldn't go down, I wouldn't go up. They are just the right level of snugness for me. Half up would be too big, half down would be too small for how I like my trainers fitting. You do get an alternate lace. As with every shoe in this drop, you do get a brown lace that matches the 3 stripes. Not sure. I do like the clean element of the original lace, to be honest, but I do the contrast is quite good. I think I'll be wearing them like this, and I'm not too sure if I will get a chance to do a clothing video to put out on YouTube. I will be doing the clothing on an Instagram live on Sunday evening, so keep an eye out for that. And I will show all the clothing. I will pre-try it on so I can give you sizing advice and things like that, so you can get anything like that. If I get a chance, I will try and do a video on it and show it, but it's when the clothing actually comes for me to film it, edit it, and like I've said in previous videos, I've got a lot of work on this week, and the drop's on Thursday, so me putting a video out like Wednesday night is maybe a bit too late. I don't know, we'll see how the week goes on. But the point I was getting to is this with the Trongate jacket. Oh my god, that is what I will be wearing. Just looks well, I just know it'll look absolutely bang on. So yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comments and any Instagram posts what you think of the shoes. Which ones do you really like? Which ones do you not like? Do you think it's a strong collection? I've seen a few people, which has blown my mind to be honest, saying that, oh, I don't like anything in this one. It's just like overly written. Maybe a few of the negative Normans. I don't know. But like I said, in general, not just saying, I do know I'm fortunate to get the things to show you, but I am a true Spezial fan. I bought Spezial before I started doing the videos, and I just feel fortunate and grateful that I can bring this content to you. But I genuinely think it's a really, really strong collection this season. Like I said, these, without that, even if it was just one pair of trainers, I would have those. I would have this Lovertex. The Moss Crops would be really hard to not have, I'm not going to lie. I think that's a really, really solid shoe. But yeah, that's it then for the shoes. Like I said, if I manage to get another video out, I'll pop it up on Instagram and let you all know. But Sunday night I will show the clothing, and that's it. Once again, massive thanks to Gary and Sam from Adidas for sorting this out and letting me bring all this stuff to you. It's really appreciated, and I love doing it. So, and that's what it's about, isn't it? The love of shoes, the love of trainers, the love of like all this kind of stuff. Right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah blah. See you next time on the Alex. Bye.